Good evening, everyone. We are playing a new series on the channel that is Mass Effect Remastered. I'll just do my usual caveat, or my usual catchphrase at this point. This is probably one of my favorite games. Just like Empire at War, just like KOTOR, just like Fallout, and just like Skyrim. But it's goddamn awesome. Let's go into it. Let's make our Fem Shep.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
We are gonna go for a new ID. Idea. Not an idea. ID. Enter new idea. We are custom female.
Please log in to access your profile.
And we shall be known as Twitch Shepherd. Why not? Why not? Did I hear about the mod pack or the mod project aiming to remake Fallout 2 and Fallout 4?
Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
No, I only heard about the
Confirm pre-service history.
I only heard about New Vegas. They're doing New Vegas as well, right? Alexia. I always go for Sarah. I always imagined if I would ever have a daughter, I would call it Sarah with an H to be even more edgy. I like the Spacer because you get to speak to your mama for a bit.
Confirm psychological
Ava,
profile.
no, Sarah. Sarah. S-A-R-A-H. Early in my military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. Yes. I like that. War hero.
Confirm military
Now, here is
specialization.
the real decision. Here's the real decision. Because I am planning on playing through all 3 games. I don't want to change... Like, I don't want to be a soldier in Mass Effect 1, then move over to Adept all of a sudden in Mass Effect 2, and then be a Vanguard in Mass Effect 3. That makes... I don't know why people would do that. It makes no sense. And I don't want to go soldier because that's... I'm not a fucking normie. You know, we're not normies here. Vanguard, I've played so much Vanguard though. Like, Vanguard is my main thing. I think I might go Infiltrator. Especially for Mass Effect 2 and 3, I think Infiltrator can be very good. Or very fun. They get some cool shit. We can be snipers. Yes, we're Infiltrator. And our bonus is gonna be... Well, nothing biotic because we don't have biotics. Or do shotgun? I think yes. Yes.
Confirm
Okay.
facial identification.
Now, here's the thing. I never change the appearance. But just today, because it's on YouTube and we're live on Twitch, I'm doing it. Cycle preset. No. Jesus. What the fuck? Okay, I like this face. We're gonna change the hair. I'm not one of those people that goes into like structure and all this other weird stuff. Burn it? What? This one? No. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. She is ready to join Antifa. Look at that. Not Shepherd. Shall we just do normal Shepherd?
Confirm facial identification.
Shall we just do normal Shepherd? I love normal Shepherd. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, yeah.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Good old Twitch Shepherd. Spacer. which basically means that our parents were in the Alliance military. We grew up on ships. War hero means that we kick ass. We're an infiltrator, so we kick ass, and we have shotguns because we kick fucking ass. If you guessed kick ass, then you win. Well done. Comment I win in the comments down below. Not that it helps my algorithm or anything. Let's go, baby.
Identification confirmed.
No Tolly? Yeah, but we get Garrus though. This is all good. Why don't you play hardcore on Insanity? Because I want to have fun on Twitch, okay? Before people start hating me. Here we go.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The rest of the universe calls it mass effect. Oh, yes.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass
Presley.
and destination.
My dear Presley.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Man.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Also, let me know if the sound for the voices needs to go up. Please. Paladin, please. Hey. Is he upset? What have you done, Joker?
He sounds angry.
Good.
Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Also, if you guys want to shoot inside the Normandy, now is your chance. Doesn't matter what you do. Gun is a bit loud, right? I've played this game. Well, I've played the trilogy at least once a year since 2012.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Executed Presley. Not yet.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
But yeah, if the sound of like
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
If I need to turn that down, just let me know. I'll do it in game. Ah, Presley. It's good. Cool. Cool. I'm glad.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Well, I heard you arguing, dude.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors, cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Well, I mean, kinda, yeah. And hello, Epic. For people watching this on YouTube, this is live recorded on Twitch, so I might say some things that don't make sense, but even when I'm not live on Twitch, chances of me saying something that doesn't make sense aren't very high.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Okay.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
But that's years ago, Presley.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, we'll see what we can find out.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Good luck, Commander. Thank you, Presley.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Gotta say though, when I first played the Legendary Edition last year, well, when I heard about it, I was the typical boomer. I thought, we don't need a remaster, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I pre-ordered it, though. And then I started playing. And my god, it's just the consoles, everything, the galaxy map, everything just looks so good. Looks so good. Oh, Dr. Chuck was? Corporal Jenkins. Mr. VIP himself. Hello, Jenkins. Can't wait to get to know you.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Twitch chat is saying that Chuck was looking thick. Hey, Chuck was is she can patch me up, sure. Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Yeah, it'll be fine, kid.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Then, yeah, exactly. Why are we going to Eden Prime if it's so peaceful? Also, I kind of like... It's a bit weird coming from something like KOTOR, where obviously you don't talk, you just see the actual text. It feels weird being quiet for so long. It never really happens when I'm streaming.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Well, tell me a bit more about the Spectres. We've heard so much about them.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero,
Really?
right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed. That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Well, I won't be quiet in the downtime, right? Well, I try not to be anyway. In the non-dialogue parts of this game, you can listen to my monotone voice and rejoice in it. Hey, cutie. How's it going? I thought the cutscene would start on... Yeah, okay. We had to walk 2 more steps.
I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Excuse me? What kind of question is that?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I really wish the dialogue was clearer. What, like the subtitles, or?
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Oh, the choice itself. Yeah. Yeah. I do like what they've done with it, though. Instead of, like, writing every... I think that's the issue. That's, well, one of the issues with Fallout 4 is that they were too vague. Like, they tried the same thing, and it was just too vague. You had, like, sarcastic or sincere or whatever the bullshit choices were. And that was really weird. So in Fallout 4, I actually did download a mod that would show me exactly what I was going to say. It's sometimes it just didn't make sense. But in this one, yeah, I feel it's okay. It does, yeah, no, it does, yeah. There's mods for this. I used to run whatchamacallit, the texture pack for the PC. Obviously for the older, the original ones, not the Legendary Edition. Plus, this is not on PC. This is on the Xbox. Did you guys know how cheap XCOM 2 is? Yeah, do you know how frustrating XCOM 2 is?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean on Eden Prime?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Well, glad you're here to help then. We like cooperating with the Spectres and the Council. We are nice guys, and we like to be part of the galactic community.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
200 years? Oh god, we suck? Why do we suck? What do you mean? It just means that when humanity found the Mars archives on Mars, before you ask where it is, it jumped technology forward 200 years. All of a sudden, we could use the mass relays. We knew what they were. That's how it jumped our technology forward 200 years. Otherwise, we would have to wait about 200 years before technology would get to a point where we could travel the stars.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Me? My name? You sure?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Good point.
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
It's so weird playing this game and listening to every single bit of dialogue. Usually I just burn through the dialogue so quickly. But yeah, let's be thorough. It'd be like giving someone from the 1800s a computer or giving George Washington an M4. No, not really, I don't think. Not really. Well, yeah, in our current case, yeah. Yeah. In our current case, yeah, it would be. Can you imagine? No, but I mean, in the Mass Effect universe, they were already settled on Mars, and so it wasn't as dramatic, I would think. I mean, sure, it was still dramatic because that's one of the reasons why you can ask, like, oh, why would a Turian put a human forward? Basically, humans discovered the mass relays. We got Mass Effect technology. And yeah, we just started doing what humans do. We just went everywhere, we touched all the things, and we opened the wrong relay, which is against galactic law. Obviously, we didn't even know about galactic law. We didn't know there was a council. We didn't know there was a galactic community. And we had a big war, well, a big war. In the humans' perspective, it was a very big war. Because, there was intelligent life out there. There was intelligent life out there that was vastly more stronger than we were. And yeah, we kind of got put in our place, but the council intervened. Basically a white peace. But, like with Presley just said, he's not too keen on the Turians being on board, and meh. And that, even though it's 30 years ago, it still sort of lingers. The humans and Turians were basically the strongest militaries. And so that, yeah, I think humans and Turians throughout the games sort of have that battle.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
No, I'm pretty sure humans, don't get me wrong, I mean, put on the spot, but humans were doing faster than light travel before we got the Mars archives.
I'd like to know more about Eden
Not a
Prime
lot,
before
not
we touch
too
down.
much before, but
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
That's true. They only got FTL after the beacon? Really? I thought they were doing FTL experiments at Gagarin Station.
Why is this beacon so important?
Yeah.
All advanced galactic civilization
shows how
is
much I
based
know.
on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
True.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Terminus? What?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, well, let's go, Captain.
Just give the word, Captain.
Let's go,
We should
Captain.
be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Oh shit.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir.
Bring
You
it
better
up on
see
screen.
this.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
The fuck is that?
17 minutes out,
What is
Captain. No
that?
other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet.
What's that?
This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Let's do that.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
All right. No, you can count on us. Yeah, let's be really nice and let's be really supportive and stuff. Cooperative. That's the word I was looking
The
for.
mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are.
No, you're right.
Point 2.
You're right. Yeah, Gagarin Station was the furthest one away, but they were, I think, experimenting.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Damn. But yeah, they didn't get any good results until they found traces of Biotic Zero. Stimulant pack, lovely. Let's quickly switch to the gun. I mean, they're all guns. Let's switch to the pistol. Wanted to say. But so yeah, no, you're right. We didn't get FTL until we found the beacons on Mars.
What happened here?
What did happen here? This is your home, Jenkins. Are you trained in all of these? Why does it say whether or not they're not? Because Caden should not be trained in this or this. Pretty sure. Okay, Jenkins. Let's level you up, boy. Let's give you combat armor. Soldier. We're really gonna need you here, buddy. We're gonna go for Infiltrator, 1 in Charm, and we wanna go for medium armor. Then again, do I want to focus on stuff like first aid, decryption, dampening? Not really. we can have Tali or Garrus for that. So let's put 1 in tactical armor. Save Jenkins? Yes. Believe it or not, but we are gonna save Jenkins. Caden, I don't really care about you. Sure, give you decryption and 1 in sentinel. Jenkins, don't let me down. No, where's the hair? Equipment, there it is. Okay, Richard. Nothing I can give you. Fuck. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. I think I'll make a separate video going through all of the codexes one. Not now. Our journal says find a beacon. Find a beacon. Beautiful, man. Honestly, I love this game. Alright. Be careful now, guys. Let's not be reckless. Stay in cover. Be mindful of your surroundings. Don't. Oh my god. What the hell did you do to them? The hell did you do to him? You robot son of a bitch. God damn. Jenkins. Jenkins.
Right for his shields. You had a chance.
Shit. Deserves a burial. He deserves a fucking parade. He deserves a fucking holiday named after him, Caden. Fuck. Just lost Jenkins.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, man.
Yeah, definitely. Rip Jenkins. Take it from us way too soon. And also, I don't know about you guys, but hello? How do I... Wait, I can't take the helmet off yet? Eh? How do you take the helmet off again? I'm in combat? No, I'm not. Hey, that's... Where am I gonna put it? That's... You don't want to know, dude. You don't want to know. But I hate the helmet. Well, we'll figure it out later. Alright, keep your eyes peeled, baby. Let's not heal... We're not gonna heal Caden. Are you crazy? What am I gonna heal Caden for? Maybe I want him to die, huh? Thought about that. Oh!
I've got some burned out.
That's how you use a grenade.
I'm gonna check it out.
Mass Effect 1.
Catch up with you at the dig site.
Yes, okay. Catch up with us at the dig site. Mass Effect 1 doesn't require... Okay, yeah, we got it. Thank you. Mass Effect 1 doesn't require... Oh, God. Wait, I'm not... Mass Effect 1 doesn't require reloading. Wow, I can finally make my point. I can finally make my point. Well done, Kev. It just took you about half an hour. Also, I need to learn not to do this too much. Like the whole janky motion thing, because I don't think it's nice to watch. You're gonna head out, but you're gonna lurk. Oh. Well, I appreciate the support, buddy. Every viewer counts. Thank you so much. I know this is not your typical game, but... Yeah, just thank you, man. Appreciate it. A lot of burned bodies here, just like Nyla said. Holy shit. Let's make our way downtown. Also, welcome, Sus Plays. Welcome. Here we get the space races. Oh, Ashley is such a racist. Come on, guys. I said it so you guys don't have to, okay? Let's be nice to Ashley. But yes, for the YouTube people, welcome to the new Wednesday content. This will replace the KOTOR 1 series that we finished. And we're now playing a more modern game. Sorta. I mean, it's modern, but it's old.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to the unit? Are you the only one left? What?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Okay, well, don't blame yourself, Ashley.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Okay, well, let's go. Come with us. Girl power.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Let's, have you seen Nihilus? Have you seen a Turian running around here?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay, well... yeah, give me some background history then. What happened before the attack?
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
All right, we talked enough. Let's go.
Move out.
Move out. Senorita Ashley, can you... yeah, no, you do that. You... sure, have that. What do we do for Ashley, though? Ashley, though. Let's give her some of that. Yeah, let's give her some more health. Why not? Why not? They give Ashley some more health.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Yeah, I get it. Okay? I get it. Scorpion armor is better than my armor? Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Everything's fucked here, though. The fuck is that? Jeez. Run to a waypoint to take cover. Okay. I've done it, game. No Geth here. Yeah, didn't I just do that? Ah, okay. Approaching a low object. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep... I know how this game works. Game. Okay, never mind. Is he gonna pop his head out again, or what? Where did you even go? Oh! Right in their flashlight heads. Alright. That's one. Combat radar says one more to go. Let's fuck up your shield and bam. Bam. Easy. Everyone down? Everyone down. Target neutralized. Huh. Whenever they say, huh, talk to them and they'll say something specific about where you are.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
Well, yeah, you're apparently at war with them, right? So, this is it, Ashley? This is what? This is it? You sure?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay, well, let's not put our guns away or anything.
Shepard.
What?
There's a small spaceport up ahead.
Okay, small spaceport up ahead.
Check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Fine. We did get a... Oh, we got a level up. Ah. I like to go all in charm. Infiltrator. Yeah, let's just go into pistols as well. We need to get at least the sniper rifles. Yeah. I want to get sniper rifles unlocked. Pretty lickety-split. But then again, also medium armor. I want to get that unlocked lickety-split. As for you, you can be my decryption guy for now. You're just my tank. I'll just give you that. A bit of a spoiler alert. I don't think I'll be using Caden or Ashley a lot in this playthrough. My main guys are usually Rex and Garrus.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Bloody looks like it, eh?
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
I'm not gonna lie, they used to freak me the fuck out. Serious freak out. Come on, fellas. Do headshots actually matter now, or... I'm not... and I keep... Just for good measure. Just... I didn't try to reload or anything. Don't even think that. Medium armor human, medium armor Turian. Wait, we're getting Turian armor? What does that mean? Why would we get Turian armor? Heavy armored human will never wear that. It's a bit of Omnigel. Ashley might be able to wear it. I'm not sure.
It's closed. Security locks engaged.
Yes, and here we get a great minigame. A great minigame.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What?
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yeah, fun thing when we're playing Night Shep, but yeah, you can just punch him and knock him out. If you go for I can shut him up option. Just punch him, knock him out. And then she'll just be fine with it, to be honest. She'll be a bit surprised. She'll go, huh, what have you done? But apart from that, she'll be fine. Have you guys seen Nihilus?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Okay, well, tell me more about the attack then.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Hello, Wilma. Welcome to Mass Effect. How are you this evening? Also, I moved my mic a bit. I'm not sure if that makes a difference to the sound. I hope not, but we will see. Tell me a bit more about the alien beacon, please.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
You're right.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay, any goodies I can loot here, by the way? No? Yeah? No? You just had dinner? Nice. I haven't had dinner. But I had a big-ish lunch, so I'm not really that hungry. Cutscene.
Saren.
Nihilus, how are you, buddy?
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh my god, he shot Nihilus. Oh my god, you bastard. Hey, you kill.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Whoa, dude. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, we got enemies. But yeah, I'm doing good, Wilma. Thank you. I am, as always, playing one of my favorite games. This is one of my favorite games. Again. God, I keep trying to reload, but this game, you don't need to reload. And I hate the shields. Ooh, great. Get a grenade. Good. Yeah, I'm good. It's a Friday night. It's a Friday night? What else? I'm playing one of my favorite games in HD. I mean, it's the remastered one. It does look a lot better. It does look a lot better. But, yeah.
Everybody stay calm out there.
Okay, hold on.
We're coming out.
We'll talk to these guys. Not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yeah, it's safe. We killed them all. Okay? Didn't you hear all the gunshots and that one grenade that one grenade I totally threw on purpose?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Okay, tell me more.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, so weird noises. It's a very big ship.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Alright, well, there's nothing... They're not gonna tell me anything more, right? They're just farmers.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Excuse me? What stuff?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Again, we are goody two-shoes shepherd. We follow the law. We don't... The end kinda doesn't justify the means. So yeah, smuggling's a crime. Come on.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that really all, Cole? Are you sure about that, Cole?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
All right.
I have to go.
Thanks, farmers. What else do you have, huh? Accuracy rating is down, but damage is up. No, not worth it. Didn't he say you found... Oh, there's the pistol. I had to be patient for a bit. Of course I did. Alright, we got a brand new pistol. Lovely. Ooh. And we have a brand new shotgun. Uh-huh. Cool, cool, cool. Anything inside here, fellas? Yes, there is. They are... You may have already given us all your stuff, but I'm still gonna hack into this thing. Because I want more stuff. Oh, shit. Oh. So we get another pistol, assault rifle. Assault rifle will go to Ashley, right? Ashley. Ashley. Also give you that new armor. Yes, yes. And you can have the Avenger. Why not? Caden, anything better for you? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So now that we've really bled these farmers dry, let's keep on moving. Smuggling's a crime. We don't do crime except stealing from farmers, apparently. That is A-okay. I never remember if there's anything back here. No. Okay, cool. Waste of time, Kev. Well done, Kev. But Kev, I thought you played this game. I have, okay? I have.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Uh-oh.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Yeah. Are you the guy? Are you the smuggling dude?
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Well, if you got any good weapons I can use.
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
Exactly.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Yeah, make amends.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
He's still holding out?
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Sure. What can you tell me about the attack, Cole?
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
And they didn't find you. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Okay, let's not... Okay, he's also been through it, okay? Lucky
If
break,
you hadn't
dude.
snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Okay, well, did you were very close. Did you see that ship?
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Does it really pull you into the story? The long dialogues are not really my thing. Yeah, I've always been a story guy. Yeah, I would say, yeah. I was always playing RPGs. I was always playing KOTOR and Mass Effect. Yeah, personally, I love it. I mean, this is not the most enlightening dialogue, granted.
Is there anything else you can
They
tell
brought
me?
it here this morning.
But yeah,
we
yeah.
loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, you get away from all this. Sure, dude. And I can't believe Sully is here. What happened to your hot date with Mabel? Did the tire on her wheelchair deflate? What happened? What happened? God. Clear, clear, clear. Everything is clear. It's her nap time. Ah, okay, 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 yeah. I get you. I got you. Okay, let's be the sniper that we wanted to be. Holy shit. Holy shit. Come on, we need the big guy. Okay, we want to get the big guy. There we go. There we go. Now we go for a little... Okay, that's... No. Yeah, okay. Obviously the dialogue in Sniper Elite is a lot shorter, but this is an RPG. It's supposed to have a lot of dialogue and story. Okay, dude. Come on, dude. Let's switch over to our shotgun. Hello. Knock knock, who's there? Shotgun. Wait, there's more? Eh? Guys, I don't wanna... Ugh. Okay, good. Guys, I'm just gonna go see if there's any loot back here. Okay, just keep at it, guys. Doing a stellar job there, fellas. Don't worry. And I keep switching to my. I wanted to get my pistol out, but I keep mistaking it for a. Keep mistaking it for a sniper rifle, as you do. You're heading out. What? Sully and a social life. It's still... I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, guys, you're dead. Did we miss any loot back here? Friday night playtime? What, are all the carers on their way home? Are all the old people taking over the care home tonight? Yeah, no, yeah, You're right. I mean, sometimes, you know, when I play this game, like off stream, I usually skip through most of the dialogue, but that's because I know the dialogue. I know the dialogue a bit too well. I think I mentioned it before, but I think since 2012, when the third one came out, I have played...
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
I just imagine R2-D2 sounds there. Beep, beep, beep. But what I was gonna say, Mass Effect 3 came out in 2012, I believe. And I've played the whole series once a year since then. Mass Effect 1 I played a bit more, obviously, because it came out first. And then Mass Effect 2 I played a couple times.
Demolition charges.
But, yeah.
The Geth must have planted them.
Well,
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
it wasn't fucking Santa Claus who planted them, was it? I'll probably get asked for ideas that look so young. Oh, sure. Sure. How much are you gonna pay the bouncer then? Sully's gonna show up half an hour before. Pay the bouncer. Hey buddy, can you ask for my ID? Buddy, guy. When you see my face again, ask for my idea. Ask for my ID, please. It makes me look cool in front of the other old people. Hey. Okay, that didn't do much. Okay. That didn't do anything either. Well, that didn't do anything either. Why can't I use my power? Ah, that's why. Alright, let's just move up. Let's just kill these guys first before we disarm the bomb. Hello. Hello. Alright. Now we can go back to the bomb. Now we can quietly and relaxedly disarm. You know, wear a baseball cap sideways. Always hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe even wear what's the English word for it? Shades. Wear some shades. That will make you look really young and hip. Oh, maybe wear a shirt that has like flames on it to make you, you know, to really drive home the point that you're young and hip and cool. Especially cool. If you ain't cool, man, you ain't getting in, bruh. We got some new weapons. That's fine. That's great. Apparently there's some... Apparently there's some enemies. Sure, apparently. Look, Wilma, it's basically 7 days to die. I'm killing zombies. Did you see that? Did you see that? I was killing zombies. Also, can I just say I don't know why you guys had such issues with downloading the Darkness Falls mod. I know this has got nothing to do with Mass Effect, so sorry for the YouTube people. But I'm just gonna walk around here till I loot everything. I know where everything is, but just bear with me. The other community I am a part of, sorta, that I used to be more involved in, is a 7 Days to Die, mainly. That's where we all sort of met and began. There's a Darkness Falls mod. It's just a mod, makes the game just bullshit hard for whatever reason. All you have to do is download the archive and drop it into your 7 Days directory. and people couldn't get it. And I don't get it. I don't get it. You just sound like Baron. He says from all the games to me that is just like 7 days. But look, it is just like 7 days. You're waiting for the server. Yeah, I mean that's P-Tech's. That's P-Tech's thing, right? Isn't he waiting for a thing? Wasn't there a loot thing here? Yes. Light armor Quarian. Also, I never knew this, but you get a...
Oh my God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
If you walk here, you get a additional cutscene. It took me like years. It took me years to figure this one out. Or to find out about this one. I never knew that gave a cutscene. Alright, well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. We are just about ready to touch the giant beacon with our bare hands. Twitch people, I'm going to keep going for a bit. I'm going to take a quick break. YouTube people, thank you so much for watching this first episode of the new Wednesday series. Thank you. I was going to say something else, but I completely forgot. Just want to say thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow with more Empire at War. What campaign? I don't know yet, because I haven't started recording it. Bye!